Apple's iPhone 18 is expected to bring one of the biggest camera upgrades we've seen in years, and it's clearly aimed at competing with Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S26 Ultra. Both of these flagship phones are coming in 2026, and while Samsung's new Ultra model will deliver great improvements, Apple seems ready to take the lead with a new feature that could completely change smartphone photography: the variable aperture camera. According to recent leaks, both the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max will include this new camera system. A variable aperture allows the camera to automatically or manually control how much light enters the lens. This might sound like a small change, but it makes a big difference in how photos look in different lighting conditions. With this feature, the iPhone's camera can switch between a wide aperture for bright, low, light photos and a narrow aperture for sharper shots during the day. This gives users more flexibility when taking pictures. For example, if you're taking photos at night, the wider aperture lets in more light, which helps capture brighter, clearer shots with less noise. In daylight, the camera can switch to a narrower aperture to make sure the entire scene stays sharp and detailed. It's the kind of control that professional photographers have with real cameras. Now coming to the iPhone. Interestingly, Samsung actually used this technology years ago in its Galaxy S9 and S10 models. But after that, Samsung dropped the feature, mainly due to higher production costs and design challenges. Now Apple is bringing it back, but with a much more refined and efficient version. Other companies like Xiaomi have also tried this feature, with phones like the Xiaomi 14 Ultra earning praise for its DSLR-like control. Apple's decision to add it now suggests that variable aperture cameras might be the next big thing in smartphones. So, how does this compare with Samsung's Galaxy S26 Ultra? Reports say the S26 Ultra will have a new main camera with a wider fixed aperture, meaning it'll take brighter photos in low light and produce better background blur in portraits. But since it's fixed, users won't be able to adjust it manually. That's where Apple's system has the upper hand. The iPhone 18's variable aperture will allow it to adapt to any lighting, whether you're shooting at night, in the sun, or capturing fast motion. This gives iPhone users not only great photos, but also more creative freedom. They'll be able to choose how their photos look by adjusting depth of field and brightness themselves. It's the kind of flexibility professionals love, and it's being simplified for everyday users. Apple is also expected to create new camera modes to go along with this system, just like how it introduced cinematic mode and photographic styles in previous models. These modes might let users easily switch between aperture settings to get different effects, from soft background blur to sharp landscape shots. It's an exciting step toward making professional photography tools simple enough for anyone to use. Meanwhile, this move could pressure Samsung to bring back variable aperture technology in its future phones, possibly with the Galaxy S27 Ultra. If the iPhone 18 system performs as well as expected, it might set a new standard that Samsung and other brands will want to follow. In the end, both Apple and Samsung are pushing mobile photography further than ever before. The Galaxy S26 Ultra will focus on bigger sensors, improved image processing, and AI-based photography, while the iPhone 18 will stand out with its dynamic aperture control. For users, this means better photos in every situation, whether it's a dim restaurant, a sunny landscape, or a night sky full of stars. This competition between the two tech giants is what drives innovation. With the iPhone 18's variable aperture system, Apple is showing that smartphone cameras are getting closer to professional-level quality. The future of photography is not just about taking pictures. It's about giving users full creative control, all from the phone in their pocket.